I caught that man kissing my wife this past Labor Day. I didn't know things had gone that far, Udell. It did. And it's all down to you. It's all down to Owen. And from what you explained, Wanda wasn't pushing him off. What matters is that you two didn't give up on your marriage. No, we didn't. But I might just give up on my endorsement. A 14-year-old girl brutally lost her life, Mrs. Apina. I don't want her to be forgotten, and I want to make sure that her loved ones get the answers they deserve. I need you to realize that I'm only focused on doing this interview to locate my son. That is all. Then don't convince me otherwise, Heidi. It's already aggravating knowing that my dad sees Vivian as a worthy heir, and I can't wait to prove him wrong. Glad I caught you, Vivian. Just wanted you to know that everything seems to meet the budget requirements for showcasing the new jewelry designs. Thanks, Gianni. Appreciate the help. Don't mention it. Believe it or not, I'd like for this event to go well just as much as you do. Good evening, everyone. This is Live with Quinlan Franklin, and today I have with me Faibun Apina, the mother of Sean Apina, who went missing over a month ago. Get out of my way, Owen. I don't want to be seen with you. Don't worry, Wanda. What I have to say to you won't take long. Just hurry up and tell me what you need to say. I believe I was able to get your husband to stop endorsing D.A. Russo. Why did you stop by, Jeremiah? To let you know that Isabel agreed to speak against Owen Grant. That's great, but I'm sorry you had to come all the way here for nothing. What do you mean? I'm no longer endorsing Heidi's campaign for district attorney. You ain't gotta lie to me to stay on my good side, Gianni. I'm not lying. You're doing a great job setting up this event, which means that I'm doing a good job running Russo Jewelers, which is something that you can't stand. That doesn't mean I have to blind myself of the fact that you are doing a good job with this company, Vivian. We wouldn't be able to have a good working relationship if I didn't accept the facts. And don't expect me to forget that you're trying to build a good working relationship for your own benefit. Can you explain what it was like the day you realized your son went missing? It was my worst nightmare as a mother, especially when Sean didn't reach out to me. Did your oldest son, Wade, reach out to you when he realized that Sean did go missing? Wade was too busy looking for his younger brother and didn't want me to worry. Sean is facing some very serious charges, Mrs. Apina, and you're saying that Wade was doing everything he could to find him. Does that mean Wade felt like he had a better chance at locating Sean than the police? How exactly do you believe that you convinced Udell to drop his endorsement for Heidi? This is certainly a surprise. I thought she'd be doing cartwheels. Answer me, Owen. Okay, but before I share anything, I need you to know that I had nothing to do with what I'm about to explain. What's that supposed to mean? I told Udell how it was D.A. Russo who wanted to push you and I closer to one another. How come you're no longer endorsing Heidi? It was a mistake to support her campaign in the first place when she tried to put Yvette in prison. Not that I want to see your daughter in prison, but Yvette did lie about Max, which almost placed him in prison himself. It's clear that Heidi will do whatever it takes to get justice for her children, but that doesn't mean I owe her an endorsement or owe her anything. I understand that you and Heidi have a complicated past, but our common enemy is Owen, and Heidi wanted to ensure that Owen ruined my life. Of course, seeing Russo Jewelers succeed benefits me just as much as it benefits you, Vivian. You ain't the CEO. I am. So I benefit more from the company's success. May I remind you that this company has been around longer than you and I have been alive? There's a lot of buzz surrounding this upcoming event. It's exciting. Do the rest of the Russos agree? I doubt it, which is why it's important as your oldest brother to have your back. Wade has always done whatever it took to look after his younger brothers. He wouldn't stand by while others were looking for Sean. How did you feel about the charges and his potential connection to Danny Clark losing her life? Why wouldn't he just turn himself in? My son is ambitious. Too ambitious for his own good. Sean grew up with wealth and privilege. He wouldn't hand that over. Does that mean Sean would do whatever it took to run out somewhere that offered him a life of paradise? Are you telling me that Heidi was trying to break up my marriage? What makes you so sure, Owen? And don't you dare leave anything out. Before you and I got closer, Heidi would try and pry into our friendship, almost like she sensed how much I cared about you and wanted to take advantage of it. And that must have been the opening she needed to make Yvette pay for lying about Max. Seems like you and I ended up falling into her trap since Yvette eventually confessed. And you felt like you should keep something like this from me for so many months? There was no way to prove it, Wanda. I bet you didn't care. All you wanted was me, and knew that you had to destroy my marriage to try and get me. What do you mean Heidi was trying to ruin your life, Udell? Just forget I said anything. Shelly and I are still endorsing her. If there's something we need to know, then I need to hear it. This thing won't make you or your family look bad, Jeremiah. I'd like to be the judge of that. Fine. If I say anything, then it has to stay between us. Not even Shelly can know. Can know what? That Owen kissed my wife, and that I saw them with my own eyes. Do you know of any schemes that the family is trying to pull behind my back? I don't know anything, Vivian. But you have my word that I won't let anyone ruin this event for you. I truly do hope that Sean is comfortable where he is. That would mean he's safe. Do you wonder if he's in danger? I'm very concerned for his safety. He's in more danger on his own rather than being close to his family. If Sean is watching right now, what would you want to tell him? Sean, son, this is your mother. I need you to come back home. If you do not come back, then I need you to call me. Running off like this is unacceptable, and I need to know that you are okay. Mom, you shouldn't have done this interview. Why do you have to make my life so much more complicated than it has to be? Why do you continue to villainize me when D.A. Russo is clearly the one in the wrong? What else do you want me to see you as, Owen? The love of my life? How is that gonna work when your intention whenever we're alone is to seduce me when I'm a married woman with a pregnant teen daughter to worry about? You're the love of my life, Wanda. That won't change anytime soon. And Udell is the love of my life, Owen. That will never change. Heidi better not retaliate if Udell goes through with dropping his endorsement. The last thing I need is her getting divorce papers ready for my husband. Owen kissed Wanda? When? Labor Day. And I recently discovered that it was part of Heidi's master plan to get Yvette to confess to lying. I don't agree with how Heidi went about it, but Wanda had no business kissing another man, just like Owen had no business going after a wife, and all of them had to pay the consequences of their actions. But is this really enough to allow you to risk seeing Owen become Valley Park's next district attorney?